Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Now today we've got a very big one. We've seen it done before, but this time it's with a take from the Offsiders. We are ranking football derbies. Boys, are we ready?
I'm
yes,
ready. Let's go.
Before we get into the first derby, just quickly, make sure you do like this video if you enjoy it. Sam, I'm going to stitch you up this time because you stitched me up in the last video.
It was also George, don't single me out.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Don't know what you're talking about.
Sam, how many likes for you to get an Arsenal tattoo?
Never, mate. Never going to happen. You can kick me out of the channel, that ain't going to happen, but that ain't going to happen.
150 likes and he'll do it.
There we go.
150.
I'd rather get a tattoo of a dog's penis on my shoulder.
Right, boys.
Wow.
Let's get into the first derby then. Chelsea versus Fulham.
Banging.
No one cares about that. It's irrelevant. Who cares
Sorry, I
about
thought
Chelsea
we were
versus
doing
Fulham?
derbies.
They're both irrelevant small clubs.
I just clocked that, to be fair.
Nah, it's irrelevant. No, there's no question. It's the worst.
I don't think we need to go into detail with that one.
It's totally
It's
irrelevant.
a bigger rivalry between Brentford and Fulham, to be fair, than Chelsea.
I
personally think. One sec, Josh. I personally think that rivalry there is a bigger rivalry than Brighton Palace. That's just my personal take on that.
I don't see your rivalry in this.
We'll get into that a bit later.
because we're too good for people, you know. But the thing is, right? What is a rivalry? You know, it's local, close teams that are near each other. Brighton and Palace. If I Google it right now, how far are these? Right, where's my phone? Hey Siri, where is it? Right, we're gonna get. Hey Siri, how far is?
Get Siri up.
How far is Croydon from Brighton?
Yeah, but Ellis, it doesn't matter with location. Barcelona and Real Madrid have a big
Yeah, it's about 4 hours away.
Yeah, but,
boys, so we've got that
Ellis,
completed.
Ellis, Barcelona, Real Madrid, they're not close to each other, and they can.
Right.
That's not a rivalry either. That's not a rivalry.
Right, okay then, boys.
That is a rivalry.
So what we
Right.
said,
Anyway, we know that
How is El Clasico not a rivalry?
we know that Chelsea are in Fulham's shadow, so it's fine. We can just stick them in irrelevant. It's all right.
Yeah, that can
Yeah.
just go into the.
Right.
Irrelevant.
Okay,
It's
that's
irrelevant.
fine.
Irrelevant.
Done.
Okay, so the next one then is Sheffield United versus Sheffield Wednesday. Who wants to start on this one?
To be fair, their last game was pretty decent.
The Blades.
No, not their last game, but I think it was one of their games which is pretty decent. I mean, both teams are in the same city, I guess. Yeah.
I think this is a proper hatred. This is personally.
I think there is as well.
Yeah, this is.
I've got a mate that's a Sheffield United fan, and what
Like,
I
as an
heard him
example,
talk
like
about
Vardy's
uni was.
Sheffield Wednesday fan. Sheffield United fan,
It's
sorry.
all about Leicester, isn't it, Ellis?
What?
Jamie
I'm just saying.
Vardy.
Do you know what? No.
Carry on. I'm joking. Carry on.
No, but for example, Vardy's a Sheffield Wednesday fan. Sheffield United away rattled the fan base. So yeah, there's real hatred there between both sets of fans. And
Would you say top tier though? I'm feeling like a.
Yeah.
I'd say probably good.
I think good. I'm thinking good.
Proper
right now.
hatred. It's got to be proper hatred.
Sheffield, isn't it? It's the battle
Honestly,
of Sheffield.
the feds outside the stadium in that sort of derby is like.
Mate, it's got
I mean, I don't know too much. I just know that there's
It's the battle
it's
of
deep.
Sheffield.
It's
like,
deep.
It's a big rivalry, derby, whatever you want to call it.
So what are we going for?
We're going for
Hatred,
like
yeah?
a proper hatred. Is that
I
like
think
a
we
general
should go for-
consensus?
Yeah,
I think
Hatred.
All right, sweet.
hatred.
Hatred, I'd
Proper
say,
hatred.
yeah.
Let's go. At the top.
All right,
Hatred.
United Liverpool boys. Oh.
Right, this one used to be big because they were the only two good teams in England. That's why. But
And I've got to say, this is bigger than United City, I think.
Is it?
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I think
It's a bigger game.
I think United
but it's not a
City.
better
United
game.
City's grown because City have obviously only become good in the past like 5 years, 10 years, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is bigger than that. I think it's lasted longer, and there's a lot more.
Yeah.
When I speak to United fans, a lot of them say they hate Liverpool way more than
City.
way more than they hate
Yeah.
City, just because like City
Yeah.
have been so relevant for so long that it's just like.
Okay, so based on the fact, where would you put Manchester City and Manchester United?
I
Probably
think-
around average.
I
quiet.
think
I
average.
think-
So Liverpool and Man City are probably pushing it good, average.
I think United Liverpool should be.
I think it should be good
borderline average.
because it
Yeah.
used to be proper hatred, but now it's a bit like
Yeah.
they're not. I don't see it being as
I mean, we all remember
much as it was before.
Realistically, though, you can say as much as it is whether it's overrated or not, but I'm pretty sure it's like one of the most viewed matches on like your Sky Sports, your BT
Yeah.
Sports, because people are going to want to watch.
And it is
that
kind
game.
of the
all
English
the top
classic
tourists.
audience.
Realistically, they are the two biggest clubs in the country. So
Well, they are both tourist clubs to be fair, but we won't go too much into it.
So
I'd say
we
good.
I think good as well.
Do you?
Yeah, I think good.
So
I
what?
don't
No,
know
let's say
if it's
Josh.
good.
I want to say let's say Josh. Let's say Josh.
I don't know if it's good.
I can't remember the last time when it was like both United and Liverpool, battle. If it was like them two battling for that title,
All right. Well,
then maybe it would be better.
okay, this is what we need to
but-
agree on then. Are we taking like the derby now? Like today, are we taking the derby
think in
today?
general.
Or are we
Today.
just talking about overall?
Yeah, today.
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 To be honest, I would judge it on fans.
Well, today I would just say it's
like,
average then, because it's just like the games aren't as
Yeah.
good as they used to be.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Okay. We'll go for average then.
We can change. We can change at the end, but we'll stick in. I reckon stick an average for now, and then
Yeah.
we can come back to it depending on what else.
Right. Okay. So we're in average. Right. Okay. Are we ready to move on then, boys, to the big one?
Okay.
We
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Oh,
Come
no,
on.
big
Norwich.
one.
Norwich.
Oh, bloody hell. Who cares about this?
In
one?
it.
Norwich
Oh,
City.
Bowles,
Norwich
shut up.
Ipswich.
What even is this? This is man. This is League One battles, man. I don't care about League One battles, man.
Like,
To be honest, with all due respect, man,
realistically,
this is-
boys, when you-
we're not talking conference here. We're talking Premier League here. Now, Ipswich.
Yeah,
they
that's
used
where
to be
soon
good.
Arsenal are
Wait,
going to be
did you
there.
just quote a Bugsy Malone tune? We're not talking conference, we're talking Premier League.
Ooh, we're getting called out.
Yeah, don't think none of us clocked it, because I did.
Oh, Babs
Alright,
pulling
I'm
the
gonna look at it
lyrics.
for a second.
Right,
Go on then, Babs.
Let's see, Alex. What are you gonna say?
come on, now, defend
I
your
put-
club, bro.
I-
Defend your club.
Defend
This
your
is
club.
this is boys. This is underrated.
No.
Not many.
Oh,
Fusion. What are you doing?
No, it's just not.
Why? Go on. Tell me
I'll
why.
tell you why. Yeah, I'll compare it.
I'm not saying that this derby is the best derby. I just think it's a bit underrated.
Mate, I see Norwich and Ipswich fans go out for pints together, and I live an hour away from
Oh, I
each
mean,
of
yeah,
the
they just
city-
do
each of the
that.
city towns. They do. I'm just going to bait out my location.
Wait,
Behave! Give me a minute. Yeah? In the pubs, yeah, I live like an hour away from Norwich and I live about an hour away from Ipswich. So I'm a bit 50-50 between the two sides in the sort of location sense. But if you walk past a Norwich and Ipswich fan, there's nothing. I'm not saying they're gonna fucking scrap, every single time, they walk past each other. But I mean, in pubs, I see each other with their Ipswich badge, with their Norwich badge. They do nothing. I don't get the whole hatred between the
have
two
you been
clubs.
to-
It's
Can I ask you a
overrated.
Can I ask you a
Have you-
question?
It's overrated.
Wait, Josh.
and
can
in
I
the
ask you a
blue
question?
corner we have.
Josh.
Hello.
Josh.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. You support Brighton, right?
That's
And
correct.
Brighton Palace is smaller than this derby.
You live near Norwich, so why do you support Brighton? What's all this support your local
Oh,
team?
he's calling you out. Me.
No, I'm just asking. I live in North London. George lives in North
curious,
London.
mate.
Babs lives in North London. What? Wait, do you?
West London.
Oh, then there you are. Then
Oh,
we support
Look,
our local
You
team.
clearly haven't been to a Norwich Ipswich game, have you?
Well, I don't need to. It's absolutely diabolical.
So how can you say that you've seen
It's
Norwich Ipswich
diabolical,
fans
Alex.
Although
It's
not being
not.
funny, I went to the Norwich game and their only song is like yellows.
Yeah,
Yellows.
like,
I'm like,
there's
oh,
no
that's a bit
hate.
cringe,
yeah,
innit?
fuck's sake, Norwich, seriously.
Yeah.
like the
Oh, yeah,
generation,
Boys.
aren't they?
generation.
To be
of
fair,
Norwich
let's be
fans.
having you, boys. Let's be having you.
Yeah, let's be having you.
Let's be
You
having
can't-
you.
you-
Where are you?
Dean
Let's
is
be
what I
having
see.
you.
So what we said, right? Okay,
To be
can't-
fair, for
Josh.
me, that is irrelevant.
it's irrelevant to me. I've never looked out for the fixture ever. I don't care, whatever. But like,
Yeah,
it's
same.
not-
Yeah, but you're not. You're
Alex
not
is
League One.
bursting fucking- look at Alex.
None of you.
To
look
be
at
honest,
yeah, but
it's that irrelevant.
Forest Derby, I watch
It
out
should-
for every year.
Alex
Like
is
that.
very
Okay,
good.
okay.
There's the
Can
other
I
ones that
also
I
put
do.
another-
It's that irrelevant. It shouldn't even be in this tier list. Though.
Can I put
So
another?
get it in a row.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
Ah,
Oh, he's walked off.
he's gone.
I can put.
He's
He's
left
gonna
the chat.
cry in a minute.
Alex,
You're winding me up.
Alex, I want to ask you a question.
Go
When
on.
was the last time you beat Norwich?
Oh.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, but we've got. I'm not even going to bother nibbling. I'm not nibbling.
Let's be real. Yeah?
We've
When
got
people
way
say
more
rivalries-
history.
When people say rivalries, yeah, the first thing that's going to come to people's mind is not going to be this old farm derby, Norwich and Ipswich. Let's
Old
be real.
farm.
Old
Can I just say, Sam, that this is big. I personally think this is bigger than Arsenal Spurs.
All right, mate. Now
Big
you have
statement,
permission to
big
leave the chat
statement.
right
I'm-
now.
I'm not even
Walk
worried.
out of the
I'm not-
house right now. Yeah, get out right now. Get out.
Babs,
Now.
mate, over to you. This is for you.
Boys,
This is
like-
not. This is a disgrace. Yeah, this is a. I'm not going to swear, but this is a disgrace, mate. You're a disgrace to football. Stick to rugby, mate.
Oi, Alex.
How
It's
dare
time to
you
go.
compare the Old Farm derby, yeah, to North London derby. It's
You've
not a
released the
comparison.
beast inside bad, Alex.
I've seen FIFA derbies better than the Old Farm derby.
Oh.
He's unleashed the Babonator, bro.
Don't compare.
Oh, I'm crying.
The
None
real
of
badge
you,
is
none of
coming
you.
out.
No, the thing is, boys, none of you have been to a Norwich Ipswich derby game. So
I don't
don't
want
want
to.
to.
It's that crap.
Don't want
It's that
to.
crap. We don't want to. We don't want to because it's that crap, mate.
All right.
Okay, guys, we need to
Okay.
I've
put.
seen more atmosphere
We need to
in
move
a.
on.
Do you know,
We've been
you know
talking
what?
about
We need to
Norwich
move on.
Ipswich for 10
I've
minutes.
seen more atmosphere in walking football on Sunday league,
Mate,
mate.
if this
Right.
goes in irrelevant,
Here's how we're going to settle it. Raise your hand if you think it goes in irrelevant.
Look how fuming he is, though. Look how fuming he is.
Raise your hand
Boys,
if you
boys.
think it should go in elite. That's when you put your hand up, Alex. And I believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
no, boys. I
Irrelevant
don't.
wins it.
But
Alex,
move
on.
Alex, I love you a lot, mate. Don't
boys,
take this
I'm
apart.
just saying. I'm not saying by any means this should be in the top tier, the good tier. It's not irrelevant. Oh, I just can't be bothered.
We'll stick it on average. Are you
We're
happy?
putting
No,
quiet.
no,
I reckon
no, no.
quiet. I reckon
No,
quiet.
no, we're not being nice here, Sam. This is the thing. Yeah, we're ranking
Wow.
it properly. This derby is not a derby. It's crap. There's no atmosphere there. There's
It's
no
not,
real
it's
rivalry
not.
between the
Derby.
fans.
It's not.
It doesn't.
You've never been
deserve
to a game,
to
Ellis?
be- I don't want to go
Ellis.
because it's that crap.
Because
Lads, we're
how
11
do you
minutes
know?
in. Well,
If you
12
haven't
minutes
even-
now. We better just
Oh,
move on.
we move on. But
Oh yeah, you know I'm going to
Oh.
watch out for Sky Sports Norwich versus Ipswich Town because I'm really going to look forward to that.
all
no.
of you have. You've never experienced it, so you can't say.
Yeah,
that.
should we just
I've
put it in
said-
average
I've
and
just
move
said
on?
I don't want to. Right, just put it
Should
in
we
average.
do
Well, we need.
I'll
We,
tell you what,
I'm
editing.
sorry, it's going to have to go into irrelevant. We have to move on to.
Right, on to the next derby, Alex. Who is the next derby? Come on, son.
Fusion, Palace, Brighton. Here we go, then, boys.
Oh,
Get
This
out.
isn't even a
Bin.
derby.
This is
Irrelevant.
payback
Irrelevant.
time.
This isn't a derby.
I'll speak on
This
Josh's
is not
defence.
a
That
derby.
is
I don't
a-
care if whatever
Right
happened
now.
in the 1960s, right? I don't care about the motorway either.
It didn't
It's not a
happen in
derby.
the 60s, mate. It happened like...
It's not a derby.
man.
It's
It's
alright.
not.
Get onto your tourist
It's,
derby
do you know what it
later.
is, right? Palace versus Brighton is like a WWE match. It's storyline. It's fake.
Okay,
That's what it is.
Babs, I'm going to have to disagree with you there. The hostility between the fans is something I've never seen before. Well, it's not never seen before, but I see it very rarely between other fans. The hate is real. Okay.
But why? Okay, I asked
It
you.
is.
All right,
reason
Sam,
why
get
I
off your
hate
knees,
them.
mate. Get off your knees.
Why is there hate
No,
there?
it's
It's true. What Sam's
I've
talking
got
about is
mates
true.
who are Palace fans, and I'm telling you this, yeah. The first thing they think of Brighton. Yeah, all right. First thing they think of Brighton, they want to tear someone's head off. It's
Exactly.
Yeah, but
it's
I ask you
the
why.
same
Why
opposite way
is there a
round.
rivalry? I
Why
want
is
to
it
know
a
the reasons
rivalry?
behind
Okay.
it.
I
So how
personally
can-
think it is a rivalry, but
Right, so one copied another one's bird, and then it all just went to shit.
Yeah.
Basically, is it all?
It's
It's
not
not
the
managers.
birds. I don't care. It's not
Dolphins,
birds.
I think.
Right, boys, let's hear from Fusion then. Come on.
Yeah, let you back your team.
The
boy.
man himself. Come on, we're waiting.
Alright. Well, if you want to talk about a hatred of Brighton Palace, well, let me go ahead. Well, it all started from all the managers. I won't get into all that bollocks because it honestly takes, another podcast for me to explain.
by the way, just to interrupt
But-
you, they were Tottenham legends, these two managers.
Yes,
They were, okay.
They were indeed.
Okay.
Oh, that's
okay.
By the
why
way,
I'm
Josh, we're
on.
talking in the now, mate. We're talking this day.
How do you feel?
Okay,
How do you feel we
alright,
made your
if you want me
derby?
to talk now. If you want me to
Yeah,
talk
we
now.
made your derby.
Okay.
We are your superiors.
Well, have you watched my vlogs on Brighton Palace?
yes,
have.
Last
enjoyed
season.
it.
Yes.
Okay, well there you go. Then. There's
switched
proper
off after 3
hatred.
minutes.
The amount of feds outside of stadium,
Oh,
like
hold on.
splitting the two sides up. Let's just talk about that for a minute because, like,
Okay, and how's
The-
that different
the
to Ipswich
pili-
Norwich?
how is it different?
We have loads of feds outside us.
Do you? No. Oh, hold on.
We can't talk about Ipswich.
Right. That's in a different part. This is in
Feds, well,
Norfolk
FedEx.
and Suffolk. Norfolk and Suffolk is like the most irrelevant place in the country. Okay, so let's just not talk about that. Brighton Palace, on the other hand, you got police horses left, right. So I'm not saying that's what makes a derby, but the pure,
You've got police
the
horses at
hatred-
Leicester versus Nottingham Forest.
No, hold on. I'm just saying the amount
You've
there
got
is
police
like,
horses at Leicester
Hold
versus
on, hold
Coventry.
on.
You got police horses
Right.
in the West End. Like, it doesn't make a difference.
You've got police horses Sunday League football, mate.
Okay.
On about
Let
all
me-
police horses.
Honestly, why are we talking about horses?
Oh, I was just saying it for 2 seconds.
Carry
Now
on,
you're like
Fusion,
extending
carry
that.
on.
But no. So like the hatred between for me, if you mention Zaha, I would generally want to throw up. Now any one of them players, I couldn't give an absolute.
All right, Josh, I've got a question for you. Hold on. Would you take Wilfred Zaha in the Brighton team?
No.
Liar!
You are
Liar!
joking.
Why are you even mentioning that?
You are
That guy,
joking.
honestly, I don't. No, I
You're-
would not take him at all.
you're
Trossard
lying.
all the way. Trossard.
Trossard.
Oi, what are you
Who is that?
on about? Murray's got more goals in this season. Morpay's got more goals and like assists for him. Trossard's got more goals and assists than Zaha this season. Yes, they may be above us in the
Alright,
league.
cool.
Hold on,
Josh.
Crystal Palace are the lowest scorers in the Premier League this season. Okay, so no,
Wait,
I would not take
Josh?
Zaha.
Josh, what was the last score you played? What was the score last time you played them?
Okay, we lost 1-0, but I mean before.
Wait, who scored
That's
the game?
fine, that's
Who
fine,
scored
but at
the
least it
game?
doesn't take us 10 years or 20 years to beat our rivals, you know, so, you know, Alex, we'll go again. We'll go again next time, come on.
That's
Two-
all. That's
no
all.
shots again.
Right, okay,
Five.
right.
that's
We need
all-
to, we need to
no,
decide a
that's
position
We need to
now.
wrap it up.
We need to decide a position.
Alright, for me, that's
No,
gonna
he
go
deserves
in
to go up there
irrelevant.
for me.
No way, Sam.
I would
Right,
say.
if I'm trying to be neutral here, I don't think it's irrelevant, but I don't think for you guys, obviously for neutrals, it's not going to be hatred.
I would say
That's what I'm gonna say.
average because I don't like. I
Average.
can see that.
Yeah,
I can
I'll
see that there's hatred between them, but for other fans looking at the derby, like
Yeah.
no one really cares too much about it. If that
Yeah,
makes
fair
sense.
enough.
For me,
So I think
we were
average is
moaning
a
about
good
the-
middle ground. I reckon.
For me, we were moaning about the Norwich and Ipswich, but the Norwich and Ipswich is more of a derby than Crystal Palace and
Well, I
Brighton.
don't know about.
It's
At least these
more
not in the
of a
Premier League.
It's more of a derby, but the hatred between the two sides is absolutely more significant than Norwich and Ipswich.
No,
Alright, cool. We'll put average in it.
Average. All
Right,
right,
we'll just put it
average.
in average.
Next one. I mean,
Cardiff. Swansea.
Cardiff, Swansea.
They're both Welsh,
that's got.
so...
I mean, they're the two biggest teams in South Wales. So.
But I mean, there's not
Oh, yeah.
really
Yeah,
many
but
other
they're
teams in
not-
South Wales.
However,
Hang on. Ellis, they're not near each other, so surely they're not rivals. It's not a rivalry.
Oh, Sam, you know what I meant, mate.
Exactly.
What did you mean? Because
Okay,
the first...
okay. So they're the two biggest in Wales, right? Then we've got
Wales has a
who's
population
not
of
near each other? Then we've
300
got-
people. So.
Then you've
Hang
got
on,
Crystal
you
Palace,
said-
right? Then you've got Crystal
Wait,
Palace, then you've got
wait.
Brighton.
Wait.
What makes that a
you
rivalry?
You said Barcelona and Real Madrid isn't a rivalry.
Look, listen,
so surely...
right?
But you can't
Listen.
say that Swansea
that?
and Cardiff is a rivalry, but not El Clasico. I mean,
Right,
come
boys.
on.
All right, I
Put
might
it
have
in
been
the
caught out here, but for me,
Yeah, too right. You've been
Right.
caught out.
To be honest,
boys,
to
we're
be
gonna have to speed up. Boys.
To be honest with
What are we
you,
going for?
I like. You don't really
we'll
hear
put it in
about
both.
this derby though, do you? Like you don't
did
hear
quite, really.
anywhere.
Because they're
Okay.
never
No.
really in the
That's
same
right.
league. Like 1 year Swansea were in the Premier League, but once Cardiff was in the Championship.
yeah, but
True.
I
Cardiff
watched the
went up,
derby.
Swansea went
I
down.
watched
so
the
there's
derby
only
last
this
season, and to be fair, it was really good.
True.
in terms of
It was good
atmosphere-wise.
this year.
So what we're saying, good above Man United and Liverpool and Brighton
No,
Palace.
no.
Good.
No, we'll put it in quiet. Average
Quiet.
or quiet for me.
Average or quiet, at least.
Alright,
Average. It's not quiet, but it's not great either.
All right, put it in.
alright.
Average,
We'll put in an average for now. We'll see.
Brilliant.
Comments. Let us know if you agree or disagree with any of these decisions. Oh, the big one. Next big one from the 1930s. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. Man United Leeds. What are we saying?
I just say we move on and put it in irrelevant because it's no.
It is so irrelevant now. Like, it's just.
Yeah.
Is it even a
Yeah,
derby
it's
anymore?
nothing
Like,
nowadays,
it's
is
not.
I mean,
It is
why
nothing
they?
nowadays.
When was it really? Was it like the 80s, 90s?
I mean,
When,
I don't
like,
even. When was the last time they even played each other?
Probably
Yeah,
about
exactly.
20
The
years
under
ago.
18
It's been
a
a
few
cup
months
game,
ago.
I think.
Oh yeah, it was in the cup,
Cup
wasn't it?
game.
A couple. Yeah.
The under 18. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that was like the.
But to be fair, like when you think of derbies, this isn't really one that comes to mind anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe years ago.
It
but
was
not anymore.
before, but not
Anyway,
anymore.
well let's
We'll
just.
just
skip
stick
that
them in
one.
irrelevant. They're just going
Okay.
straight irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, right.
All right, the next one then, boys. West Ham, Millwall.
Hatred.
Hatred. Hatred.
Yeah, it's
Just,
hatred.
just move on.
It's got. Yeah, it's got.
Hatred.
This is
Straight,
very
in,
hatred.
that's
Plop.
all. Straight.
It's in.
That's a game I'd generally be shaking about getting stabbed, to be honest.
I would never go to that game
Yeah.
ever. I would never go to that game.
It was that bad for
Yeah.
Leicester. Sorry to bring Leicester back into it, but we.
Oh, here we go again.
No, but
Oh.
no,
Right,
I'm sorry,
listen
I'm
to
sorry.
Ellis, Leicester
Here
show.
we go.
No, but we did
The
play
next-
Millwall away from home, and it was that bad. Ben Chilwell couldn't take a throw in because how bad the Millwall fans are.
Right, boys.
So-
The next one, the tourist derby.
Oh,
you
shut
what?
your mouth.
Tourist derby.
What, you tractor merchant?
done,
What
bro?
are you on about?
We gotta make this. As
I mean,
much as
if you're
possible,
talking about Arsenal, they did move from Woolwich to North London. so
Oh,
you could
shut
call
up.
them-
Oh, shut. We came
Oh.
to your ground and we won a league title. When's the last time you seen that happen, eh?
Oh, but
Listen.
to be fair,
Sam, let me
I
ask
can
you.
hop
Let
in
me
on that
ask you a
one.
question, Sam.
We're
Sam,
talking
let me
about
ask you a question,
derbies here,
We're
not Premier
talking
League
quite-
titles. Come on now, let's
Who
move
was the
swiftly
last
on
team-
from that
no, no,
conversation.
Sam, who was the last team to win a league title at White Hart Lane?
Leicester City.
Oh, again, another Leicester.
Right,
Wait, Sam,
okay,
who was the
so-
last team?
Ellis,
To win the
the next
title
time you
at
say
White Hart
Leicester, you're having to donate £1 to charity.
I like that, you know. That's actually a great idea for a video.
Man,
It's
in
either that or a
terms,
slap in the balls in between us.
Right, let's be honest. We all know this is the best derby in the world or in the country. So let's stick
Are
up
you-
in proper.
it is,
No,
it is the best.
No.
It is
Wait,
the
what?
best. Like,
Wait,
okay, Josh,
sure,
Josh,
you-
hang on. You've been to this game, right?
Yeah,
4-2 Arsenal Tottenham. How was the game for you?
absolutely amazing.
Well, there you go.
Exactly. There
Yeah,
you go.
it
Alright,
was
I don't
amazing.
think I
Josh,
genuinely like no word of a lie. I
alright.
think this is the
Josh,
best derby in the
alright.
Premier League. Like, there's no other derby in the Premier League gets anywhere close to this.
And it's not just the derby
Nowadays.
itself; it's the game in general as well. The games are always
games are
so
always
good,
mad.
Yeah, I'll
Always
give you that. I'll
mad.
give you that.
and like.
But
it's
the hatred
consistently, like,
between the fans.
Yeah,
I
bro,
don't-
I've
I
never.
don't think-
I refuse to wear red ever. I don't get anything red in my life. This is like I can't.
Better dead than red.
There you
said
go.
the
Oh,
Americans
shut up.
about-
Yeah, but
What's
we're
on
talking
that
about
Spurs kit
hatred,
behind you
didn't
then? What's on that Spurs kit behind you, eh? Sam, what's on that
What?
Spurs? What's on that Spurs kit behind you? Look, turn around. That
Behind
Spurs
me?
Alright,
kit
yeah,
has
we don't
another
really have the
red on it.
choice on
Oh,
sponsorship,
well,
do we? That's not exactly
That
what.
don't count.
Oh,
Alright, let's-
okay.
We've been
let's
complaining
stay
about that for
championship
about 20 years.
Personally,
Yeah.
I'd put it in average.
You
Oh,
are
shut up.
joking.
Okay,
No,
I'll
no,
I'll
no,
stop
no,
busting
no,
now
no.
and say,
To be
yeah.
fair,
Average-
I
average-
watched both of Babs' vlogs and Fusions, and it looked good. So for me, it's going to go in good. I wouldn't say it's
Average
quite
or good?
pushing
Good.
hatred because it's
No,
not the
it's
level of
hatred,
Liverpool
man.
and West
I'm
Ham.
That's
saying
hatred,
good too because of the
I'm
hatred.
saying good.
George, what
Hatred.
are you saying?
This is
Thing is,
100% proper hatred. Because this is the only.
Yeah, man.
This is one of the only derbies that's actually lasted about
It's
50
Arsenal,
years,
Tottenham,
60
man.
years.
Now, I want to say something.
All the other ones are
about
like
it,
been around for like 10 years maximum.
in regards
Exactly.
in regards to Arsenal though, obviously like if there's one team I'd want to beat if I had to choose, of course it's going to be Arsenal, but that's just a team I hate, the club. But fan wise, Arsenal fans aren't actually up there as my.
Actually, yeah, you know
fans I
what?
hate.
Controversial. Well, it's not really that controversial. I think Spurs.
That says
I think
it all.
Spurs Chelsea is actually more intense than Spurs Arsenal
No,
nowadays.
I hate.
Yeah, the
I'd
hatred
rather, so this is the
itself.
thing. This is my thing on it. I'd rather beat Arsenal than Chelsea, but I hate Chelsea.
Yeah,
fans.
yeah, it's the fans that.
A
that
lot
hate.
more
Yeah, I
than
think it's the
Arsenal
same with
fans.
me as well though. Because as an Arsenal fan, I hate Man United a lot. Like for some weird reason, I just hate Man United. So yeah, I don't like Spurs.
surely-
Well, bring distance
But-
into that, Ellis. Come on.
So surely you can't put Arsenal Tottenham in proper hatred then?
Oh, it's still
It is
hatred.
though, isn't it?
I just hate
Oh.
Chelsea fans.
Nah, it's good.
I think
hate the
good.
club. I
It's
hate the
good.
club.
It's good.
That's-
Move on. Good.
Oh,
Good.
you
Good.
boy,
Good
you're
ma-
not doing this to us. I can't believe you're doing this to us.
Nah.
Listen, there's three of us here. How can we let this happen?
Is it, well, boys,
You're talking
it's a
about
disgrace.
fans.
It's a disgrace.
What if you're talking about
We
fan
failed our
hatred?
mission, lads. Nah, we have to put hatred.
How-
We can't.
oh, I can't- I
Yeah, but
can't
this has had
believe that.
everything. Though. Like,
I was
fan
gonna say
hatred is
this,
one
though,
thing.
Like the
It's
Wembley
one thing.
days, playing Arsenal, where the rivalry felt a bit.
Yeah, but that's
Honestly,
Wembley
it
though.
didn't bring the
That's
same
Wembley.
sort
It
of
wasn't.
Yeah,
It wasn't a
Wembley's-
rivalry. Wembley's the worst football stadium for
Yeah.
for
But I did
for
enjoy watching
what's
the
it?
games at Wembley,
Premier
though,
League football.
especially watching Aubameyang miss a penalty.
Oh,
which is
shut
the
up.
reason why they're not in
Oh,
Champions
shut up.
League.
Oh, shut up.
Right.
Right, so where are we
Alright,
going to
okay.
put it?
Talking about Champions
Oh,
League,
good.
Sam, are you in it
Stuffing
next
good.
season either?
Can't believe that.
Oh,
Mate, the
wow.
season's
Kill your
been
army,
boys
come
as
through.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
and
the
Leicester
comments.
still getting Champions League, mate. So
Right, okay, boys.
Right, mate.
We'll move on
We'll
then.
move on. We'll move on. We'll move on.
The next
before I get
one
angry.
is Bristol Rovers versus Bristol City.
Oh,
Don't really
100%
know much about
proper
it.
hatred. No, I'm
I don't
joking. I've
really
got no idea.
Irrelevant. Move on.
It's the derby.
The thing is,
you
like-
see at the start of the season.
It's a derby, but I think
Yeah.
because we don't know anything about it.
Bristol, like all I think about Bristol is skins. I don't even think about football when I hear the word Bristol. Yeah, we're moving on, mate. Bristol.
Where
is
we
the
can- where-
biggest
where-
place.
where we
move
put-
on.
where
Are we just
putting
sticking
that?
irrelevant
Bristol-
because we don't know?
Irrelevant.
Or?
Irrelevant.
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 Alright,
Irrelevant.
we don't
It's not
know.
Irrelevant. We
okay.
don't know. We don't know. Chat. We don't. Chat.
We don't know,
Just
so-
comments. We don't know. We don't know.
I'd put it in average.
No, I'll tell you what.
No.
No, we're putting it on irrelevant, and if any Bristol fans want to pipe up, well.
You know what? Go, leave a comment if you're a either Bristol fan. Let us know in the comments why you think your rivalry should be higher than it is, because we just don't know enough right now. So
Okay, so the next derby then, Everton versus Liverpool, the Merseyside derby. Boys.
Merseyside
Pretty dead, to be
derby.
honest.
I'd say quiet.
Oh, I don't know. You know,
think-
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think.
don't know.
Personally, I think in the stadium it's big. Outside,
I agree. I think it's
Nothing.
because Everton's
No,
obviously
that's the
been
thing,
in.
though. They call themselves a divided family, and there's been games
Yeah.
before where Everton fans sit with the Liverpool fans. So
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, it's like Liverpool and Everton are like siblings, like bigger and little brother. So
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I think it's
I agree.
because
because
like,
they used to be a joint club.
they
as
were
well
one club and they
before-
split off into
irrelevant
two.
or quiet then, boys, for me.
I'll just say
Everton
quiet. I don't
don't
think
make
irrelevant.
rent,
I don't think it's irrelevant because there's
Yeah, I'd
still
say
like
quiet.
there's still hatred being in the city, but it's not like
Yeah. Massive.
like Liverpool fans would say. All Liverpool fans will say Man United are more rivals than Everton
Yeah.
for a fact.
Yeah, okay.
So I think we haven't got
Right.
one in quiet yet. I think quiet's a good one for.
If anything, it's just Everton hating Liverpool based on that they live in the city. And
Yeah, Liverpool are just 10 times better, at least.
well,
exactly.
no, Liverpool fans are an international fan base, aren't they? So they wouldn't like. No, I've got to stop
Moving on.
It's a small little dig, but no, I've seen Liverpool fans in Liverpool before.
All right, so should we move on?
Yeah.
Move on.
All right,
Yeah,
we've got
alright.
Portsmouth for Southampton.
Oh, that's a big one.
I think.
Oh, what's the name of that geezer that wears a blue wig and rings a bell? John Westwood, isn't it?
Oh, I think I know who you mean. I know who
Yeah, I
you
know
mean.
you
Sam.
mean.
It's Westwood. It's definitely Westwood. Because I've seen his documentaries before based on the rivalry, and it is pretty hostile between the two fans.
Yeah.
They played each other recently as well in the Carabao Cup.
But that's what I was gonna say. Like, is it still really bad considering that Southampton have
Yeah.
been like really far away from Portsmouth for quite a few years now, or because I don't really know.
I'd
to be honest
probably
with you.
play an average.
they still sing about each other in games. So.
Yeah.
And they played in the cup this season, actually.
No, I
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I
And
did
that
just
was-
say that, yeah.
That was big for the fans.
I'd personally say good.
I think good as well.
I'd say,
you know.
I'd say good.
I think
Yeah, I'll put it on
Good, sweet, good.
Right, we'll move
Alright,
on to
okay, next is Blackburn, Burnley then.
Oh,
Let's
Nah,
move on.
I
irrelevant.
think this is a
Let's-
swift irrelevant, boys, isn't it?
I didn't even know they were
Who
a
cares
rival.
about-
Yeah, drop
Anything
that.
with Burnley's
It's just a
relevant.
nil-nil.
And anything with Burnley's relevant. I
Yeah,
don't
hear that, Vizza?
care. Anything with Burnley's irrelevant.
Right, okay
Ooh.
then. So the
Yeah,
next
that's a
one
good
then.
one.
Spurs, Chelsea.
Both ugly clubs.
I think Spurs Chelsea's just as good as
shut up,
Arsenal
Babs.
Spurs, if you're saying that.
I'd probably
If
put it in
you've been-
average.
you've been
to be
good.
fair.
Oh, bro, you don't
thing is about-
understand. Like, it's like being on it in an away day at Stamford Bridge is way worse than like any
Wait,
other
isn't-
one I've been to.
Hang on, am I right in
By a
saying
mile.
don't Chelsea fans sing about Spurs in their like?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they sing about us as they walk
They're
out the
obsessed
stadium
with us.
every
It's the
single game.
first club. It's the first club they sing about as the players move.
Yeah,
onto
exactly.
The pitch. So
Yeah.
I mean, people know my views on it. I think their fan bases are, well, excuse my French, but a bunch of wankers.
Yeah,
So
trust me,
edit that bit out.
Trust me, like Spurs and Chelsea fans, like they hate each other.
Yeah.
Hate each other.
They're
It's
Surrey
bad.
fanboys. They didn't even know what Chelsea was like. They didn't even know the rules of offside before 2005. So
Offside.
it's true. It's true. It's the same old story. Oh, Daddy, can I get a birthday gift, please? Gives him a Chelsea top. All of a sudden, oh, he's a fan. All of a sudden, knows the club. Mate, if Roman Abramovich didn't take over the club, you lot just wouldn't even know what football was. You probably
Shout.
played
Hatred,
rugby
man.
or something.
I don't know.
Sit back and relax.
He's just running away with it. I'm so-
that's it.
Right.
It's true,
So,
mate. It's
boys,
true.
I
boys.
personally think good. I think good at least. At least.
Yeah, if
I think
you're
for-
gonna put Spurs
yeah,
Arsenal
okay,
good,
put
you're
it
gonna
good.
put this in good as well.
Yeah. Okay, sweet.
Okay. Newcastle, Sunderland.
The northeast.
Hatred.
Steinway.
Proper hatred. Alright, Mum, what are we saying?
Oh, the Jordans.
Straight up there, boys, in my opinion.
For everyone
Yeah, I think
wondering, my
hatred
mum
as
is
well.
from. For everyone wondering, my mum is from Sunderland, so she can confirm it's proper hatred.
Why don't we get her onto the channel? Tell her side of the story about the rivalry.
Oh, Mum. Do you want to be on the video?
Yeah.
Do you want to be on the video? Okay, no, never mind.
Reject
Oh,
the Shall we move on then? Derby, Nottingham Forest.
Irrelevant. No, I'm joking.
Oh, do you want to be?
To be
I'd
fair-
probably put it
To be fair,
average.
I'm gonna put it in average. There's hate there between them both.
There's definitely hate there. Being in Nottingham for
I
uni,
don't know
like,
too
I
much
noticed there was a
about it,
lot of
so I
hate
can't
between
really
them,
say
but I just don't know what Derby days are like there anymore. Haven't been to one, so
Yeah.
I'm not
I'll
really
put-
too
Just
sure.
put average for now, innit?
Yeah, let's
I'd
just
say
put it in
good.
average.
Average?
Put it in the middle.
Cool.
Average.
Average sounds good.
Average for now then, yeah. Okay, next one then. Heart, is that?
Hearts, Hibernian.
Hearts versus Hibernian.
Yeah.
But I'm not really
That's the
It's a
good on my
Scottish team, I'm
Scottish.
presuming.
Yeah, I'm not too clued up
I'm not
on
really
this,
too sure
so
either about Scottish League.
Yeah.
This is Josh's
Go on, Josh, take us
Uh,
away.
Well, I mean, I don't know Scottish football that well, but I've been to a few games. But I know for a fact, for the Edinburgh Derby, this is, if you didn't know the location-wise of this, just shout out to Ellis for that one, the location.
Yeah.
I think this one is, an underrated one where, for us English fans, we don't really know
Yeah.
the full side of things. And I don't know myself the full side of things, but I think I know the hatred side of things, and there's hatred, but for us, we don't understand fully, so we can't really explain too much in this video, to be honest. So, for me personally, I'd say good.
That's what I'm thinking. For a Scottish derby, it must be a good one, surely.
Yeah,
like, it
for a
must be a
Scottish
good
one,
one.
yeah, it's
But
one
I
of
just
the
don't know
top
too
ones.
much about it. To
Yeah,
like
we
a
don't know
thought.
too much, so
Alright, well,
Are we up-
whack that in good.
Are we happy with good? Alright, we're still going.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
happy with good.
Right,
Good.
boys, this is a big
This
one.
is a big boy.
Villa Birmingham.
Oh, what a rivalry.
Birmingham.
Villa.
I mean, the last time they played, Grealish got smacked around
Oh
the face. Obviously,
yeah,
they're not
that game was
condoning that, but-
mad.
Yeah,
What?
ran onto the pitch. Stewards didn't catch up with him and got quite a clean.
Jack
knock.
And
Grealish,
Grealish went on and
in the
scored.
face. Big Jack Grealish
of
getting
course,
a
Ellis
swift
is
hook.
I think proper hatred.
I think there's proper
Proper
hatred
hatred,
here.
proper.
I think there is proper hatred here. This is
Yeah.
Oh.
Half in hatred as well.
Pyros galore.
all right. Let's go in.
Right, well we'll move on then.
Galore.
Okay,
Ooh,
Man United, Man City.
quiet.
On the come up.
Quiet.
I mean,
It's
we-
on the
quiet.
come
We
up
touched
because
up
of
on it
yeah,
before.
because of City's recent. What I say, like
They've had
recent-
they've had some good games. You know that. Remember that game where Van Persie scored that last minute winner, or you had like that when Smalling when they came back from 2-0 down. So they've had some good games there.
And what was the
but
one
at
with
the same
They've had
time-
some good games.
What was the one
but
with
if we're
City won?
talking about recently,
Didn't
right?
City win 5-1 at Old Trafford or something? When
6-1.
was it 6-1? Yeah, that was a madness.
Oh yeah,
that.
yeah,
Look,
6-1.
thinking
No,
about it,
but we're
boys.
just focusing on games based on when they became rich. There's a few games, you know, when Schmeichel returned
Yeah,
in a City side against United and won that game, and you could see
Yeah.
the rivalry between the two when they played.
Yeah, but boys,
in
looking
their
at
old stadium.
these days, right now, you know, when they played at Old Trafford, they didn't sell out. Manchester United.
Yeah.
I'm
And-
pretty
Nah,
sure.
that's
Yeah,
a bit
exactly.
bad.
And if
You
it's a
can't-
derby, no offense, you sell out.
And
your stadium.
I'm not-
You
I'm-
sell it away.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think
Alistair.
yeah,
So
I
for
agree
me,
with you.
quiet.
I think quiet as well. To be honest with you, there doesn't
Quiet.
seem to be that root hatred like the old,
Yeah.
like the old Man United Liverpool was.
Right, the next derby then, West Brom versus Wolves. I think this is irrelevant.
I didn't even know it was a derby. To be honest, I know the locations, but I didn't know it was an actual derby.
Neither did I,
to be
'cause-
the
honest.
West. Dog.
Because I think West Brom have more of a derby with like
To be fair, when
Aston
you
Villa
think
and
about
Birmingham because
Yeah,
it
that's
is
what I
like
thought.
it's
When you
not.
look at it, when
yeah.
you look at Wolves, right? Wolves always post stuff about not Wolves. Do you know HRH on YouTube? He always posts stuff
Yeah.
about
Villa.
Villa. Nothing
Yeah.
about West Brom
Nothing-
at the time. So
no, so I
all the
think-
Wolves fans
I'd say
are always posting
irrelevant,
about
I'd say.
it, so
I'd say
it's
irrelevant as well.
in my
I
opinion.
think it's a bit of a made up one to be
They're
honest
always
with you.
talking about Aston Villa and not
Yeah.
the closer.
All right then, the next one, the big one, the last
The
one.
final.
And the best
Rangers.
one.
The old
Rangers Celtic,
Rangers
boys, this is
Celtic.
proper hatred.
This is hatred.
Proper.
This is
Absolute
This
classic.
is-
I mean, we don't even. Well, we'll talk about it, but I'm just going to stick it straight in that proper hatred category because we all know how big of a
Yeah,
big of a
you know
derby this
straight
one
away,
is.
like,
Any experiences with it,
watching
Josh? Have you into
Top
the?
tier. This is top
I've
tier.
only experienced these from sitting in the armchair and watching these on TV.
Yeah, I'm the same.
And,
I think we're all the
Exactly.
same.
Yeah.
Would love to
But
go.
for this
the
derby,
go on, Josh. You go.
for this derby in particular, though, like compared to all the other derbies on here, that it's not just the fans which get involved to, it's the actual players too. Like you see it on the
Players.
pitch,
Mm.
you see the desire,
Yeah.
passion in the eyes going into
Definitely.
every single
Wait,
tackle.
am I
I think it's
right?
worth-
Am I right in saying that? I think it was Ryan Kent once
Ryan
knocked
Kent,
out
yeah.
a player. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I
And
think
Scott
it's-
Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That-
Scott Brown,
Yeah,
of course,
to
you
be
can't
fair,
forget him.
this is top tier.
I think it's
100%.
worth also worth mentioning it's quite a political and religious rivalry as well, because obviously with Celtic a lot of their fans originate from
Yeah.
Ireland, and then you've got the locals who support Rangers who are like got this strong
Yeah.
British.
Yeah, isn't the whole
identity,
Protestant versus
so it's a
Catholics thing?
religious and
That's like
political
really.
conflict as well, which makes it
Yeah.
such a unique rivalry.
I think it's a huge
I
game. I
think
look
if you
forward
look
to.
into if you look into the history of it and the fact that it sustained the rivalry throughout all the time, if you get me, it's not really dropped off, even when they went down, obviously Rangers. So I think you've got to put this straight in hatred.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think this is one of the most viewed derbies. I think on Sky. I read a fact up.
Not surprised to be honest with you. That's quite.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, guys, if
And the beauty of it is you get to watch it 4 times in a season. Because
Yeah.
they play each other.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
it's free
Times, I
time.
think,
isn't
yeah.
it?
And they're always
Every
fighting
time
for
it's
trophies
free.
as well. That's the thing about it as well. It's always like title
Yeah, it's free.
deciders or like cup finals.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, if anyone's watching this and when football's back, if they want to see us all go to this game or try and go to this game and vlog it, then make sure to leave a comment down
Get
below.
comments in.
Get comments in.
Imagine
Imagine the
below.
scenes
That would be so sick.
Offsiders at this derby would be unreal.
There we go, boys.
Yeah.
That's going to wrap up today's video here on the Offsiders channel. If you guys have enjoyed, then what should they do? Smash a like down below, subscribe to the
Smash
channel,
it.
post notifications on, and we will all see
And we
you
will see you
guys next
later.
video. Peace.
Peace.
Up the Albion.